time to get up. It's time to not hit the snooze button this morning. Today, we got some fun topics. We are probably going to talk about sex. Yep. We're probably going to talk about kinks. Yep. We're probably going to talk about are honey packets good for erectile dysfunction? You look at Johnny when he was on stage there doing some bodybuilding stuff. Man, the guy just handsome, chiseled face.
I'll tell you, the last thing I'm going to do is let myself go all the hell in a handbag. Fuck, are you kidding me? If you love someone, it's your fucking duty to be honest. I've told multiple of my best friends, have some fucking self-respect. What are you doing to yourself?
Yes.
I love you. I'm here.
Yes.
I'm ready to help you. But you got to fucking take the first step. I can't get you. I can lead a camel to water, but I can't make that son of a bitch drink.
Like maybe your own self-mirror is the reason why your wife's not fucking touching you. If we're all going on the journey, we're all succeeding together.
Challenges are part of life.
Yep.
You're hiding behind your own limiting beliefs.
The only morning show that is helping you guys achieve those big, audacious goals. This is the show that we talk about things nobody else wants to talk about.
If your bloodstream is full of chicken grease and French fry grease, that's what happens. You gotta get some hydration, fellas.
Oh my! 5 minutes of clarity today is gonna lead to 5 years of progress tomorrow.
So pretty much Shannon Sharp and Chad Ochocinco, they have the Nightcap show together, popular sports show, and Chad Ochocinco's wife just left him. She has a podcast. She has a podcast. And Shannon Sharp signed her podcast under his media company, pretty much. And so they're on the show arguing about it. So
when you run a business, you do what's in the best interest of the business.
All money and good money. That's something that you didn't have to do.
The more shit that they created, the more conflict they created on the show, the better the ratings that went up.
I purposely put myself in a really fucking expensive place to live because I figure if I can keep my head above water here in this fast career, I'm going to be fine.
I got a hack for the men who are tuning in right now that might be looking for a different way to tenderize their steaks.
Everybody understands this.
Yeah.
There's no wrong way to beat your meat.
There's lactic acid and calcium do the work when you marinate your meat in yogurt. So gentlemen, if you're looking to have some meat today, you might want to pull the yogurt out.
Jesus Christ, if this is what I got to do to make my millions, I got to be like these two fucking old white guys.
if there's something that you dislike that much, that means you need to do more of it. And it's probably going to help your fitness. And not only is it going to help your fitness, it's going to help your mindset as well. Sometimes you just got to get uncomfortable. That's the fitness tip for today.
Uncomfortable. That's what you got to do to get ahead. Honey packets have gained popularity, boys, as a natural remedy for erectile dysfunction. Gentlemen, ears perk up here. If you're looking to have some sex with your wife today and you're thinking that you're having some struggles getting the blood flowing, don't go to the honey. Go to your doctor. Guys, just settle down, man. Take a deep breath. Go to the gym, get your sleep, eat good food, love your wife. And hey, Klutke, shit's going to happen, right?
I can't tell you how many guys in their 70s, I even had in their 80s that I got lightly deadlifting and squatting, and it completely changed their quality of life.
Oh, you shouldn't be squatting when you're in your 50s. You don't want to be doing burpees. So you can absolutely look at timelines when you watch movies and when you watch television, you watch this content about how hair has changed, especially for us men.
Maybe, yeah. I was about to say,
Big pompy afro, right?
I never heard that term in my life, the Pompadour.
Remember when the man bun came out? I do, because I had a big man bun for a while. I was in my 40s. I grew a big man bun. Remember hair metal, Johnny? Just from California. Like Motley Crue and Poison and all that shit, right?
When the cheeks are deep enough, that hair deserves to live. You got deep cheeks and you shave that shit and it starts fucking growing back. It's growing and rubbing on the other cheek. You got a problem on your hand. Take your phone, plug it in, charging in another room. So you got to get on your feet. You got to walk to go turn that alarm off.
If you need to dip your meat into something today, you might want to dip your meat into yogurt this morning, later today. He works with athletes, men, humans, to help them sort their shit out.
You know, the sun's going to come peeking up over the hill here in a little bit. There's not a goddamn cloud in the sky.
I love it.
The more time you spend in strength and conditioning, the more you make that connection and have that realization and that understanding how much of our performance is mental
the mental performance does affect how we lift in the gym.
As a trainer or a strength coach, it's almost like you're a part-time therapist as well.
If you can figure out how to control your mind, you're going to move ahead a whole lot faster than everybody else.
It was almost like AJ, because it's like a no-brainer for me. But yeah, duh. It's almost like, why wouldn't you? Because we know the physical performance connects to the mental performance.
If you're in the gym and you're doing those things, like you already have the toolbox, you already have the tools, the skills, you already have those things. It's just bringing a little bit of awareness to it. The whole house is shut down. I feel like I've tried to give my best as a husband and as a father and as a friend and at my job and everything.
If you want more, you must do more to become more. If you want more, you must do more to become more.
When we want to make changes, there's going to be sacrifice, but AJ's okay. I guess the sacrifice for me is I might have to sleep an hour or two less. That means I might be studying at 1 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the morning, even though I got to be at the gym at 6 a.m. Guys, there's no excuse to not fucking achieve anything.
Why is it too late to get fucking better, for Christ's sake? You know why? Because you're on the fucking couch with a goddamn bag of Cheetos.
How can you say it's too late and that doesn't spark you to have a sense of urgency?
Yes.
Totally.
You know, how do you say it's too late and still stay complacent? It doesn't make any sense.
Experts are telling us, there's 7 sex questions that almost everyone has, but too embarrassed to ask. But you know what, nation? We're not too embarrassed to have them here on the show. We are creating today and tomorrow's conversations for men, modern conversations for men, not Andrew Tate conversations for men. No, we actually like and love women here in the lab.
So many of you out in Canada may not know about the big hurricane that we had last year, Hurricane Helene. 53 days, no water, brushing my teeth at gas station, air, water, kindness, those things, you should not take those for granted, not for 1 second. The trick to a morning is the night before. And I learned that the hard way. Respectfully, dude, I do everything late in life. I am like the consummate, that term late bloomer.
Yeah.
What you prioritize gets done. End of story. Full stop. Nothing comes to anyone. We all do have talents and gifts. And I get that. Some people are gifted in sports. Some people are gifted in writing. But I don't think that anything just comes. I think it becomes exercised and then we slowly develop it. It's much harder to build a network than it is to press a button. I'm just going to make this very clear. I am not here to convince anyone. Your job has to be coming from your desire.
Yes.
You have to drive that ship.
In 2025, your brain is your money maker. You need to protect it and invest it.
Yeah.
That's my time to just chill, center myself. I do think there's going to come a time where it becomes cool to
be human. In many ways, you'd wonder if you started like a legacy business, which was, hear me out here, pal, stamps, envelopes, pencils, and paper, and started actually mailing folks that content, what kind of response you get. We didn't have our phone out because we wanted to be present. Fuck, who are you, man? Wait a minute, that's not, I'm the old guy shooting video of everything.
Everyone's creative, right? Whether you think you are or not, you are.
Who are you at your core?
There's a lot of potential up there if you just give it some space and just cultivate it.
We don't slow down to have that awareness. And it's taken me my whole life to figure that shit out.
When you sit down and just do things like that, a lot of times you end up like smushing crap through a cheeseburger.
Yep.
And you're not really giving yourself time to think about what you're actually trying to do.
It's okay to nap. Go have a sleep. Honest to God. I'm gonna get a text later today. Hey Keith, I had a fucking nap today.